everyone, and welcome to the fans POV from Brooklyn Botanic Gardens for Sakura Matsuri 2012. I'm your host, Krissy Lawlor, and yeah, it's just me. We didn't have that big of a group this year. Unfortunately, everyone's schedules didn't allow it. So, you just get to hear my lovely voice. Aren't you all lucky? Alright, well, as we start, for those who don't know, the Sakura Matsuri is a festival for the beginning of spring, named after the sakura trees, or the cherry blossom trees. It is a popular festival over in Japan, and it is held usually the last weekend of April or the first weekend of May. Here in the States, it's here in the Brooklyn Botanic Gardens and also in the DC Botanic Gardens. Unfortunately, we couldn't go to the DC ones. Maybe we'll try that one next year. This is usually a big festival. The cherry blossoms are all in bloom, and there's just a carpet of pink everywhere around the gardens. Unfortunately, this year the gardens were a little bare because of the weird weather we've been having with the warm, cold. The trees bloomed early and wilted early, so we pretty much got nothing. The rest of the gardens were beautiful and in bloom, but unfortunately the cherry blossom trees were very bare, which unfortunately I think really hurt the festival because of the weather. It was on the cold side, like high 40s. So there wasn't as huge a turnout, at least on Saturday. It was a lot warmer on Sunday though. So mostly everyone was wandering around the gardens because the other plants, flowers, and trees were all looking very beautiful. But it did kill the weather, and the trees did kill the festival a little bit. But that's not the only thing that's usually taken care of during the festival is the trees. There's also the gardens usually have a very large variety of acts and performances and shows for everyone. There are always the taiko drummers, which are always a big fan favorite and turnout. This year's performance was we didn't get to see all of it, but we did see a little bit, and one of the performers actually was talking about the next song they were performing was something that he had wrote, which was influenced by the overwhelming amount of support that Japan had from not only America, from other countries after the tsunami and the earthquake last year in March. So that had that got everyone a little quiet and emotional right before the performance. But the taiko drummers are always a big favorite. They had also had Uncle Yo, the anime comedian, who we all love. Never has a bad turnout. They also had a few other performances. They had a Para group. They had other musical guests. Unfortunately, we didn't go to too many of them. We actually rather just walked around the gardens just taking pictures and videos. I know on Sunday they did have a Lolita fashion show. That was probably nice. I heard it was, according to Uncle Yo, it was a really good turnout. Maybe next year we'll try and go to that Sunday instead of Saturday. They didn't. The one act I know was there last year that wasn't here this year that we usually enjoy was Mario Bueno wasn't here, but unfortunately I think he went down to the DC one instead. So he didn't come to the Brooklyn, which is fine. It's a bigger stage. Like I said before, unfortunately we didn't have a big group, so we didn't do too much. So unfortunately I don't have a lot to show you and talk to you about. But there was the usual things that were at Sakura Matsuri. Was also we had a lot of cosplayers, which every year the cosplay community has a bigger and bigger turnout at the festivals. A couple of years ago, if you were watching us, we had a nice one of our members, Ray, went on a big rant because of that. Some people believe that this festival is not a place for the cosplayers. I don't think it's 100% true, but I don't think it's 100% false either. because the photography opportunities at the festival are, the photography is very big, because there's plenty of places you can get great pictures taken. But there were a lot of Lolita. I saw a lot more Lolita than I did in previous years, and also a lot more traditional attire, like kimonos and dress and festival attire, which was really nice to see that turnout. Unfortunately, I guess that's all I can talk about. Hopefully next year it'll be better. It'll be warmer and the blossoms will be in bloom, so there'll be more to see and more to talk about. Thanks for watching, and the next time you will see us is May 18th to the 20th in New Jersey for the Steampunk World Fair. So thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you there.